right, everybody. Today we are diving into Aegis 1A.pdf. This document...
Sounds very official.
It's very exciting. It details this new class of magic-infused warriors called Aegis. Think Ironman meets Gandalf, but like with a really cool twist.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Ironman meets Gandalf. That's quite the combination.
Right. And, we asked for excerpts from this document, and wow, you guys delivered.
Our listeners are the best.
They really are. This thing is dense. It's got so much potential.
Yeah, and this isn't just us describing like a cool new sword or something. This is deep. This is character-defining stuff.
Yes.
It's a blueprint.
Oh, absolutely.
For customization, for role-playing.
Like really embodying this.
Yeah. You want to be an Aegis.
Oh, yeah.
And they nailed it.
Okay, so paint me a picture. We're talking warriors.
Okay.
Power armor, magic, technology, all the cool stuff.
Yeah, all of it.
But it's not generic.
No.
Each Aegis suit is tailored to the wearer, to their style.
It's like, imagine the suit. It's almost like a second skin.
Oh, wow.
But they're not just describing it. They lay out a system to make it work.
That's awesome. And that's where I think build points come in.
Okay.
This is where it gets really interesting for me. It's like a skill tree.
I love a good skill tree.
For your magic power armor, you level up. We get these build points, and then...
Customization time.
Yes.
Oh, this is dangerous. I can already see myself getting lost in this.
So many options.
You could just go full defense. You're just an absolute tank.
Oh, yeah.
Just soaking up damage. Or you're like a...
Whisper.
You're like a... You're so fast. Teleporting across the battlefield. Striking with incredible speed.
And that's not even the tip of the iceberg.
No. We're just getting started.
We're talking enhancements, like adaptive shielding.
Okay.
Which analyzes incoming damage.
Smart.
And
It's learning as you're going.
Yes. It's constantly evolving to whatever you're facing.
I do love a bit of blink drive, though, I've got to say.
Oh, yeah.
That just really does it for me.
What is that?
Short-range teleportation.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can reposition yourself in combat.
Oh, that's tactical.
Yeah, outmaneuver your enemies.
Hit them where they least expect it.
Exactly. Be a little bit more strategic with your attacks.
Okay, so that's awesome, but I'm more of a spell slinger.
Right.
So what about me?
Okay, so we need to be looking at the runic casting enhancement.
Oh, tell me more.
So this allows you to channel spells through your suit's runes.
So I'm like a walking magic arsenal.
Essentially, yeah.
I like it.
It does make you wonder about the balance of magic with this kind of technology, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does. But hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We still have to talk about the kits.
Okay, yeah, let's rein it in a little bit.
Okay, kits.
Okay.
So for our listeners, kits are like your secondary specialization for your Aegis suit.
Right. So it's like, okay, you've got your suit. Now what are you going to do with it?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like you're choosing a class within a class.
I like that. 3
core kits. We got the heavy suit, the swift suit.
I love it.
And the rune suit.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So, heavy suit.
You're a walking fortress.
You're just a tank. You said it before.
You're just absorbing all the damage. You're the wall.
The swift suit, you're all about speed. You're maneuverable, precision, attacks.
You're a surgical strike.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And the rune suit.
Magic.
They're the masters of magic.
It's unbelievable.
Harnessing the power of the suit's runes.
Yeah. Channeling all that energy. It's incredible.
I just unleashed devastation.
It really is impressive.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're already off to an amazing start.
This is wild, and we're just getting started, right?
This is just part 1.
I know. I can't believe how much there is to unpack here.
There's so much more to come.
This Aegis thing, it's really something else.
It really is. All right, listeners, stay tuned for part 2 because we're just getting warmed up. And each kit comes with its own unique set of abilities, right? Like the heavy suit has this ability called Juggernaut. Imagine becoming an unstoppable force of nature, immune to fear and wielding weapons twice your size.
You're exactly right, and it gets at how this system allows for diverse playstyles.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine on one hand you have this unyielding wall of the heavy suit just soaking up damage, and on the other you have the blinding speed of the swift suit, capable of manipulating time itself with the time dilation ability.
Time dilation. We touched on this earlier, but I need to know more. What kind of temporal shenanigans are we talking about here?
Picture this. You're facing down a horde of enemies, and suddenly the world around you seems to slow to a crawl. But for you, clad in your swift suit, time is still moving at its normal pace. You can move with incredible speed, land multiple attacks before your enemies can even react. It's like having the ultimate tactical advantage.
Okay, now that is how you make an entrance on the battlefield. But what about the rune suit? What makes their runic mastery so special?
It's about control. Imagine shrugging off powerful spells, your suit practically humming with arcane energy. The rune suit allows you to bend magic to your will. You can even convert those build points directly into spell slots, adding a whole new layer of tactical depth to your arsenal.
Okay, so we've got these incredible suits with customizable enhancements and specialized kits, but it doesn't stop there, does it? The document mentions something called Aegis feats, and they sound even more incredible.
Think of Aegis feats as the pinnacle of mastery, abilities that go above and beyond the standard enhancements. They represent a deeper understanding of the suit and its capabilities.
Like that Gestalt fusion feat, we talked about it before, but think Voltron, but with magic suits of armor. Multiple Aegis suits merging into a single, gigantic entity. What are the tactical implications of that?
It's awe-inspiring, isn't it? The idea that you could combine your suit with your allies to become this unstoppable force makes you wonder what kind of enemy could possibly stand against such power.
And it's not just about raw power. There are feats that let you transform your suit into a mechanical animal more familiar. Imagine the stealth and versatility that would give you. Or you could deepen your bond with your suit's AI companion, the Oracle, with symbiotic bond. The document suggests you could start sharing thoughts, maybe even casting spells together. Speaking of, we've skimmed over the Oracle system, but what exactly is SIT? It's more than just a program, right?
Absolutely. The Oracle system is one of the most intriguing aspects of this whole Aegis concept. Think about it. You're not just strapping on a suit of power armor. You're forming a bond with a sentient entity. Oracles are spirits, each with its own unique personality and specialization, bound to the Aegis suit. They provide tactical advice, help you control the suit's systems, and can even act independently in certain situations.
So it's like having a co-pilot, but with a mind of its own. What if your Oracle disagrees with you on something? Does it ever judge your choices?
It's not just a tool. It's a relationship with all the complexities that entails. The document hints at the potential for conflicting opinions, even ethical dilemmas. Imagine the drama that could unfold if your Oracle believes a particular course of action is wrong, even if you believe it's necessary.
And like any good partnership, the bond between an Aegis and their Oracle grows and evolves over time. You're not just investing in your suit, you're investing in your Oracle too.
The possibilities for storytelling are endless. Imagine an entire campaign arc dedicated to deepening the bond with your Oracle, unlocking new abilities, and maybe even facing challenges that test the very nature of your connection.
That's what I love about this. It's not just about stats and mechanics, it's about story potential. Speaking of stories, we need to talk about the impact of Aegis technology on the world at large.
Right. The document refers to a potential Aegis arms race, nations vying for dominance, each seeking to equip their armies with the latest and greatest Aegis tech. How would that change the face of warfare? Would it lead to a new era of peace or plunge the world into chaos?
It's not just about warfare, though. How would the existence of Aegis-wearing individuals impact society as a whole? Would they be hailed as heroes, feared as weapons, or both?
And what about the magic system itself? The document hints that Aegis technology might have ancient origins, possibly even extraplanar influences. Has the creation of this technology unlocked new magical possibilities, or does it threaten to disrupt the delicate balance of magic in the world?
Those are some heavy questions, but they're fascinating to think about. But we'd be remiss if we didn't dedicate at least a little time to custom Aegis weapons. Because, let's be honest, why settle for a regular old sword when you can have, say, a chain sword?
I'm with you there. The Aegis document dedicates a significant portion to weapon customization. Plasma blades, nano-flechette weapons, gravity hammers that can pull enemies towards you. It's all possible. And like everything else in the Aegis system, it's all tied to your build points, allowing for truly unique creations.
And it's not just about slapping cool effects onto a weapon. The document encourages you to think about your weapon as an extension of your character, give it a name, a history, maybe even a personality. Does it hum with power or whisper secrets only you can hear?
Exactly. It's about taking those base mechanics and weaving them into your character's story.
This Aegis document is really a framework for imagination, isn't it? It's a toolbox filled with exciting mechanics and tropes, but it's up to us, the players and game masters, to use those tools to tell compelling stories. It's more than just game mechanics. It's sparking all sorts of questions about technology, society, and the nature of magic itself.
It really is. This document doesn't just hand you a cool concept, it begs deeper questions. Imagine campaigns where the players have to track down a rogue oracle that's gone rogue, taking control of its Aegis, become a threat. Or maybe there's a conspiracy to sabotage Aegis suits during some grand tournament. Political intrigue meets magical tech.
Oh, what about a world where Aegis tech is commonplace? It's the norm, but there's this underground movement of mages who see it as a corruption of true magic. You've got this clash of traditionalists versus the future.
The possibilities are truly as vast as the technology itself. But what I find so exciting is how accessible it all feels. Yes, the Aegis document lays out a complex system, but at its core, it's about tapping into that primal desire for power, for heroism, for becoming something more.
It's that classic scene in every superhero movie, the first time putting on the suit, testing the abilities. You can practically hear the epic music swelling. But what I love is this Aegis document, it acknowledges there's more to being a hero than just cool powers, right?
Absolutely. It's about the choices you make, the relationships you forge, the impact you have on the world around you. The journey is just as important as the destination.
And that journey, for you listening, it starts with a single question. If you were to don an Aegis suit, what would it look like? What kind of hero would you become?
What abilities would be your go-to? What kind of oracle would you bond with a stoic tactician or a wisecracking trickster? Would you use this power to protect the innocent? Or maybe amass wealth and influence? Or perhaps you dive deep, try to unravel the mysteries of this ancient tech.
These are the questions we want you to ponder, because in the world of Aegis, the most powerful weapon isn't the suit itself, it's the imagination of the person wearing it. So go forth and create your own legends.
We can't wait to hear the stories you come up with.
Until next time, keep diving deep.